Not sure where I cut, but so I was saying at least they have to travel back to heaven, right? So I mean is you can see way more. Well, you're almost blinded by this light, but do you know what sin is? Do you know what death is? Do you know how to conquer any of these demons? Because I know that if you don't know thine enemy, and in order to know thine enemy, you need to know thyself. And within itself, it's telling you what that means, right? But in order to know thy enemy, you need to know thyself. So if you don't know thyself, how do you know what you're fighting? How do you know what enemy you're... So you don't... Because so many people are afraid of death. They're afraid of sin. They're afraid of these... Think about it. These entities that don't even really exist, they're only manifested through your actions, thoughts, and emotions, through your spirit, your soul. Right? Your mentality all coming through being, observed by you. You know what I'm saying? So being in church and saying that I have faith, so I'm a good person, is literally, you get it? You get me? Like, literally like the exact opposite, because you're not checking yourself. Check yes before your breath. Yes. Messing with niggas like me is bad for your health. And I take that, people are refusing to check themselves. They don't want any parts of it. I had to come in and put this on here. I think that's hilarious how that plays out like that. So you being in church, thinking just because you go to church, and now you have the ability because you go to... That's just like people going, I got a job, I work, I get my money, I do my thing, I work hard, and now they get their money just so they can cast their whatever's down on other people. Like, it's like so odd. It's so weird. Like, they can just cast all their troubles, worries, trials, and tribulations and put them all and stomp it into the homeless, stomp it into people that are in poverty, stomp it into people that are poor or lack, in funds at the time, or, or just in a rough spot maybe, or things like this, It's interesting that people do this, and it's not even just... It's funny because, it's on all levels, you know what I'm saying? Being a dwarf among midgets, man, it's on all levels that you'll look at, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm still taller than you. I mean, I may be short. I ain't short as you. See? You know what I'm saying? So, boom, get out of here. Tiny, get out of here, big man. Who is you? You know what I'm saying? People will do it. And so it's odd to me that people don't look at it as an even playing field, because they believe it's levels. But they don't believe or know that there's surroundings, this expansion, right? This togetherness, right? They think it's levels and you're down there. Which I see as a human construct, of course. and only a human construct. But there's of course a lot more entities that we see out in this realm of being and thinking and knowing and the possibilities. We know that there's more than just humans, right? Clearly these demons don't have the same mindset you do. They got you wrapped up, you don't even know, right? Like, they're here. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Just being aware that they're taking over entities through word, through emotions, through, mentality, thought, just through people. They're here. You know what I'm saying? Don't deny them. Embrace them, really. And I think that's where it kind of goes into the whole Jesus thing. It's like you got to embrace sin, death, gluttony, because once you kind of embrace it, you don't really need to like quarrel with it. It's no longer a fight for these